Let's have a wonderful flow time today with our feet together, standing on top of the mat. And bring your hands together, close your eyes and take a moment to feel your feet. Firmly rooted on the mat. And feel your left hand joining your right hand right in front of the heart. And make that connection with your hands and towards your heart. Relax your face while you do this. We'll practice the asanas of yoga. Really being present within ourselves, with our bodies, and what we're actually doing. Set an intention for yourself or for someone else who might need it more. And take that intention with you throughout the practice. Open your eyes, lower your arms, samastiti. Exhale. Inhale, reach up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale to the half lift where the back is straight, the legs are straight. And we step back to the plank. In the plank, look at your hands, make sure your fingers are spread out away from each other. And then you push yourself forward to the upward facing dog. And you slide towards the downward facing dog. The downward dog can be the easy dog, with your knees bent that we often do. And then you wiggle around a little bit to go through the body and let it get used to moving and being in the downward dog. We push away from the hands so the upper body is long. And we breathe through the nose. And we're going to step forwards back into the half lift. On the inhale, on the exhale, move toward your legs. Back to standing. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, samastiti. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, half lift. And now you step back with your other leg to the plank. Bend your elbows if you choose to do so. Through the upward dog on the inhale. To the downward dog on the exhale. So often we forget with which leg we step back or forward. So give that some attention today, making sure you switch them out. So an easy way to do this is when you step back with your right leg, you also in a moment going to step back forward with the right leg. And then the next sun salutation, you do it with the left. And you can do it differently as long as you're going to switch it out, not to create negative patterns in the body. And that's 5. Step back forward to the half lift on the inhale. And exhale towards your legs. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, samastiti. We'll do it with the count. Ekam 1, inhale. Dwe 2, exhale. Trini 3, inhale. Step back with your other leg. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat 6, exhale. Set the dog nice and easy, flowing fluently. That's 3, 4, and 5. Sapta 7. Inhale, half lift. Ashto 8, exhale. Nava 9, inhale. And samastiti. Ekam, inhale. Dwe, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shut, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Samastiti, the last one. Ekam, inhale. Dwe, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shut, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Samastiti. Trikonasana. Ekam, inhale, step to the right, right foot out. Dwe, exhale, hand on your ankle, reach up with your left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale, switch your feet. Chatwari, exhale, with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, back up. Let's switch the feet to the right again. If there would be a middle line on your mat, your right foot is next to it on the right side and your left on the left side. Left arm up, nice and long on your left side. Place your hand next to your right foot, in or outside, whichever works for your body. Twist to the right, look at your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale, back up and switch. So first, place your feet on either side of that imaginary middle line. Right arm up, nice and long. Hand next to your foot, in or outside. Twist around. Look at your left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, up. And exhale, let's shake it out a little bit. And then place your feet a little wider than your hips apart. Good. Hands interlace behind your back. Pull your hands away from the back so you feel the chest open up, chin goes up a little bit. And breathe here. Just stand here for a moment, opening that front. Just a few more breaths. And then on your last, you fold forward, or on your last, no, you're just going to fold forward. letting your hands fall away from the back. Knees are bent, folding nicely forward. And one more breath. And then you're going to come up on an inhale. And exhale, stand back on the top of your mat. All right. Find a spot where you can be very balanced. So if you need to step off your mat, you can. If you have a solid mat that's not too squishy, you can stand on the mat. Feet are underneath your hips. I'm going to do a balance posture. Feel your feet firmly for a moment. We'll do a very simple balance today. Look at a point in front of you, left hand on your hip. Shift the weight to the left leg and bring up your right knee, holding the knee. Let the leg fall into the hand, so your right arm is actually carrying the right leg. Stand still. And now you're going to pull the knee towards you so it comes in closer. And stand still there again. Then the knee is going to stay in the same position, but your hand is moving onto the hip. And then you can either stay here, breathe here, or straightening the knee and hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Place your foot back down. Immediately the attention to the feet. Shift your weight to the right leg. Bring your left knee up. Hold it with your left hand. Drop the weight of the leg into the arm. Stand up tall and still. Now pull the knee towards you and help yourself by bringing the knee towards you with the leg. Good, standing still. Now the knee stays where it is, your hand goes to the hip. You can either stay here or do one more step with straightening the knee for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and place your foot back on the mat. All right. Good. Now we're going to place the feet together for tree posture. I'm going to give you the option to go into half lotus as well. So the tree is this one, but I'm going to talk you through. The half lotus is placing your foot, whoa, focus Heleen, foot on the mat, is placing your foot in your groin as close to the groin as possible and going into the half lotus like this. So choose your option. I'm going to demonstrate the tree. Right knee goes out and your foot walks up. Now, if your foot stays on your calf, that's fine. Maybe you hold your leg and place it all the way up on the left leg. Either way, hands go together in front of the heart. First, you find the stability. If you're in half lotus, it's the same. If you're in a tree, straighten your arms to finish off the posture. Nice and easy. And we're going to stand still for a moment. Then your hands back in front of the heart. And then the rest. Steps back. Attention to the feet. Left side. Knee goes out. Place your foot to where it suits your body. Hands in front of the heart. Steady gaze. Arms straighten. Whichever option you have, stand as steady as possible. And then first the hands back in front of the heart, and then the rest. Excellent. Step back to the front of the mat. Very present with standing here. Exhale. We're going to bend the knees. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to the mat, straighten the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let's jump back. Go through the dogs. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, the downward dog. Right foot steps forward. And you're bending your right knee. Comes over the ankle. Your left hand stands next to your right foot, but about a hand width away from it. Then you're going to twist to the right, straighten out your right arm, and look at your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the downward dog. Left side. Step forward, bend the knee over the ankle. Right hand on the mat, next to your left foot, but about a hand width away from it. Twist to the left, reach up with your left arm, gaze to the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Downward dog. All right, I'm starting to feel things myself. Done some more yoga today. The body is starting to recognize it. All right. Then you may step to your seat. And we have our legs in front of us for Dandasana. First, feel your sitting bones firmly on the floor. Legs are straight, feet, let's have them actually apart. Let's bring them as wide as the hips are. Feet are flexed. Now I'm going to tilt my pelvis and I'm going to straighten the spine. Arms next to me, with the hands touching the floor. The chest wants to move to the chin and the chin to the chest. Last piece, navel inwards. So if you're familiar with the bandhas, engage Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. And we've already engaged Jalandhara Bandha. Breathe 3, 4, and 5. Bend your knees slightly, it's a small bend. So your lengthened upper body can dive towards the upper legs. And then you hold your feet, or maybe you hold your ankles. And the nose is looking to the mat, so the neck is long. And we breathe here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back out, lean back. And we'll do 2 versions of tabletop, Purvattanasana. Feet on the mat, hips come up, arms straighten. Just tabletop, looking at your navel. Easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sit back down. Now with straight legs, feet together, toes towards the mat. Straighten your arms, bring the hips up. Gaze to your belly button. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back down. Just cross your legs for a moment. Lift your bottom. All right. Straighten your legs out in front. Arms in front of as well. We're going to roll down to the back, where we prepare for the bridge. Feet on the ground, knees up, lower back close to the floor, arms alongside the body. Lift your hips off the ground. Walk your shoulder blades together. If you like, interlace your fingers. Push them to the ground. Feel your feet, even the toes are on the ground. And breathe deeply for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back out. And just feel that for a moment, what that did to the body. And then you bring your knees into you and your nose to your knees. All right, your head back down to the floor, and you can straighten your left leg and place your right foot on top of your left thigh. Then you stretch your right arm to the right and you hold your right knee with your left hand. So we're doing a little deeper twist today. So we're going to drop that right knee towards the left. And then as far as it goes, can be quite intense for your lower back. Mostly, sometimes some people have it more in the middle back or even the upper, but for me it's the lower back. And then go towards your edge, right? Don't go over it. You should not feel pain. You should only feel sensation. And you breathe there. Then back to center. We'll switch out. Right stretches out on the floor. Left foot on top of your right thigh. Left arm stretches to the left. Hold your knee with your right hand. Roll to the right, so the left knee moves towards the floor on the right. Breathe through it. And then back to center. Hug your knees and roll from side to side one more time. And then you may prepare for the resting pose, savasana. So if you want to put something on or grab a blanket if you get chilly, then do so. So today, we're going into Shavasana, but I'm not going to talk you out of it. So you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you like, but I won't be closing off. This is the closing. So if you want to stay for 10 minutes, stay for 10 minutes. If you want to stay for a few more minutes, you can do so too. I leave that up to you, so you can practice what it means to be in Shavasana and to allowing the body to give in to the relaxation. So without me actually prompting it. Okay. So I'll just talk you through how to lay down, which is with your feet apart, your arms away from the body with the palms facing up. The eyes close. And then you move around until you feel no more need to move. Now, it might be that you want to roll your head from side to side. There might be some tension in your neck that we've created. And you come back to the middle and find that spot where you can just relax. And you just let the body take over the breath. You don't have to do anything for it. And then you're going to walk through the body bit by bit. And I always like to start either with the toes on the feet or with the jaw and the face. Because when we are able to relax the face, the rest of the body usually follows. So walk yourself through. Stay as long as you like in Shavasana, corpse pose.